Hello, good morning, students. Are you okay? Uh, can you hear me? And you can see this slide.
Yes, Sensei.
Okay. Then I would like to start today's schedule, today's lecture. And first of all, my lecture is today is the final, and next time lecture is answer for the report. I will give answer report of previous report. So please, today's report, you had better to send this mail on this weekend. So next lecture will be 18 Monday afternoon. So before that, I expect all the students complete submitting all report to Ms. Amira. Okay. Then today's lecture is aperture antenna. I am explaining many antennas, a small wire antenna, and patch antenna, and array antenna. And this is the final aperture antenna. So first of all, example of aperture antenna. What is aperture antenna? I will explain. And principle of reflector antenna. And next, equation for radiation pattern calculation. And examples of radiation pattern and radio link calculation. So something is I explained on the wireless and mobile communication. Some content is repeat. So next. So this is example of aperture antenna. So this left side, very large reflector antenna. The diameter of this reflector is 65 meter, very large. This is used for radio astronomy and deep space observation. So very high gain. So the antenna size very large. This antenna is fabricated, installed in Japan. So another typical is application of reflector antenna is satellite communication. In Malaysia, MISAT operate satellite broadcasting. So like this in a space, there is a satellite has a reflector antenna. This is reflector antenna focusing to the Earth. And another example is lens antenna. Why the aperture is, what is the meaning of aperture? So radiation area is this, like this, some flat area. So this is called aperture. This is technical word for antenna. So this satellite antenna also has this radiation flat plate. This is the case of lens antenna. The reflector antenna radiates electromagnetic wave from reflecting, and the electromagnetic wave is reflected on this surface and go to in front of the reflector. In the case of lens antenna, the radiation passes through the lens. This is similar to our glasses. Glasses also pass the light. So this is the electric substrate. The electromagnetic wave is transmitted from here. Then the electromagnetic wave is curved. Center is very high permittivity. This part is high permittivity. On the surface is low permittivity. So the radio wave is like this curved to the high permittivity area. So yeah. So all the rays come parallel on the opposite side of the radiator. So this is called aperture of lens. So this is very interesting. If the radiation point is another place from here, or also the similar to this radiation, the opposite side there is aperture of lens. So by placing any place, the many directional aperture can be achieved. This is very like this. Many field positions can be arranged, and many directional beam is performed. This is very good. And sometimes this is used in the missile. On the top of the missile, the missile can be look for the target. It's very wide area. So like this, they are scanning the target, and the missile can be moved to the target. This is very performance is interesting. So this inventor is Runebel. So this is called Runebel antenna. So in the group of aperture antenna, the most typical is a reflector, and very some sophisticated is a lens antenna. So the radiation pattern is performed from this aperture. So the radiation can be calculated by the same manner. So first of all, principle of beamforming high gain and something. This is the most typical reflector antenna. Feed is at the center of this parabola. Then I think this is a geometrical optic concept. Then geometrical optics is only the electromagnetic wave is performed with the reflection law. So this inside electromagnetic wave reflection. This parabola, and this is the parabola focus. Then all the radiated wave reflected wave become parallel to this center axis. So the ray become parallel is same as the phase distance from the feed to the aperture plane, all the rays, the lengths become same. So here, the radiation electromagnetic wave phase is same. So that is most convenient condition to radiate in the this axial direction. So this is using geometrical optics concept of the ray parabola or the parabola from the focal ray can reflected. All the rays is parallel to this center axis. So this is the most fundamental antenna. And so this structure is very simple. So satellite mount or satellite TV, your TV reception, this type of antenna may be used. However, for the this is not suitable to install in your home. So this style is used. Not only the center part, the some part of the reflector is used for satellite TV reception. This is called offset antenna. This is asymmetrical structure. This is called offset structure. This is configuration is more suitable to set in your home or for the satellite TV reception. This offset type is used. And another, this is a single reflector. Another is a dual reflector, main reflector and sub-reflector. This is a rather structure is stable. So, like this is a dual reflector, one reflector and the main reflector. This also main reflector, sub-reflector. So, more high gain antenna, dual reflector type is used. However, most simple structure is the parabola. And this is offset. So this offset antenna is very famous. This is very famous antenna, horn reflector. Horn is like this. This is parabola, and this is a waveguide. So Penzias and Wilson find the space temperature is plus 3 degree Kelvin. So this is their antenna. This photo is Bell Bravo antenna in the United States. Home antenna 1964, while using the home antenna, Penzias and Wilson stumbled on the microwave background radiation 3 degree Kelvin that permeated the universe. So this is Penzias and Wilson. They discover in the universe there is a background noise temperature of 3 degree So from this finding, they have a Nobel Prize for physics in 1970. So for the space research, antennas has very important role. So this antenna is now using space observation and looking for fine control of the space of the battery satellite, or looking for some space effect. So next is the principle of dual reflector antenna. So the single reflector parabola reflector is only one reflector and one beam focus. However, in this dual reflector, this is main reflector parabola, and this is small reflector, sometimes called this sub-reflector. This called main reflector and sub-reflector. For the parabola, this hyperbola, if the sub-reflector shape is hyperboloid has two focus, here and here. So if the feed placed in the another focus of the hyperbola, then this reflection that is penetrated from the that is radiated from the another focus point. So this reflection is same as the parabola. This reflection is changed same as the radiation started from this F1. So this F1 is focus of the parabola. This reflected become parallel and the parabola antenna. So this is one type of the parabola and the hyperbola. This is called cassette grain dual reflector. Another is the Gregorian. This combination is parabola and ellipse. Ellipse also has two focus, and the radio wave coming from this another focus after reflection that comes here. So the reflection is all the reflection past this another focus. So this if this focus is a focus of parabola, then it becomes if the same as parabola radiated from here. So this reflected wave become all parallel. So this also form like a parabola antenna. So this can also achieve very high gain. This so dual reflector type Cassegrain and Gregorian. Cassegrain is hyperbola and parabola. Gregorian is ellipse and parabola. So that is converted by this sub-reflector as if that is radiated from the focus parabola. This is the typical antenna, this parabola antenna, and the Cassegrain and tree. This is a fundamental antenna configuration. However, the power, radiated power in front of the antenna center is strong and the edge becomes small. So to increase the power distribution in front of the reflector, another reflector shaping method is used. So in this case, main reflector and sub-reflector is a little bit changed from the original parabola. Hyperbola and ellipse. In this case, this Cassegrain, so shaped a little bit from the hyperbola. So the radio wave reflected more, the power become more dense, high power dense, and this center area become low power density. Then this become more low power density, and this is a more high power density. So the almost uniform power distribution can be achieved. Like this, by modifying the reflector shape a little bit from the original. This is a reflector shaping method and the uniform. Uniform power distribution is the highest gain. And this is the gain equation, and eta is depending on this power taper. So if power distribution is uniform, n become 1, eta become 1, and not uniform, it become taper, eta become less than 1. So the uniform power distribution is the highest gain. So this is more high class, more antenna special designing. So in this lecture, I cannot explain no more. So from now, I'd like to explain how to calculate radiation pattern. How the radiation pattern can be calculated. So I think you already studied the Huygens principle. If there is a slit, if radiation electromagnetic wave come through this slit space opening, then it all point works as if it is a radiation source, and like this by drawing radiation from all the this aperture point, then we can obtain this this quanta. And next, all this point become a source, then the next quanta become like this. So that we can understand this open place is become a source of radiation. This is called Huygens principle. To understand what is radiation from this opening place, this can be explained by this also geometrical concept. Similar to this concept, this aperture antenna has electric field in front of the aperture. So, but this is in front of the electric field distributed on the antenna aperture. Then this radiation distant from aperture ER is expressed by this integral equation. ER is radiating electric field, and EA is this electric field on the aperture. This corresponds to this each point, and this ER is far, very far point electric field. That can be calculated by this equation. So we can go based on this equation. However, this can be ensured by using equivalent current source. A previous lecture, by using vector potential, we can obtain the radiation pattern like this one. So here, the electric and magnetic field on this aperture can be expressed equivalent to H field is equivalent to electric field current, and electric field can be expressed by the magnetic current. So this is the equivalent current principle. So here, first electric field here. So this is vector potential, magnetic current source. Then the vector potential is expressed by this. And E N N is normal vector to the surface. Here, N multiply A become minus EX. That is in front of the aperture. From the magnetic current source, the ER is expressed by this rotation. This is the concept of calculating radiation field vector potential. So here, this page derive this equation. So ER magnetic source is like this. So I can, you can trace by yourself later the rotation. Here, the spherical coordinate rotation is become like this. And so only the derivative of R is survive this one, only this one. So this can be changing like this. So finally, the magnetic potential field is expressed by this. This is divided by 2, different from divided by 2. So here only E field. However, E field and H field existing simultaneously. So as a result, the radiated field is produced by magnetic current source. This is electric field. This is electric current source. This is magnetic field. Both are existing simultaneously. So radiated far field is additional of 2 field. So both has 1/2. So adding 2 become J divided by lambda. So we can obtain this calculation equation. So we can ensure this calculation by using vector potential concept. So if you are interested, you can trace this engine finally, and we can use this radiation calculation. So from now, today's main part of calculation. For calculation of radio, we start from this equation. Then Ex is distributed. So the observation point is here. That is the far from the center of the aperture. This distance is expressed by large R. And from the thumb point of the aperture to the observation point, this is expressed by small r. Then R equals, this is R vector. And R dash vector is maybe this may be R dash, and this is R vector. So this R is expressed by R minus R dash. So like this, this is expressed by xy coordinate. Then this sine theta cosine phi and sine theta sine phi. This is expressed u and v for simplicity. So this integral is expressed by this one. This R is not depending on the integral. So integral is only dating coordinate. So it becomes the separate to be integration. So this is integral on the x direction. This is integral on the y direction. This aperture integral is divided in integral in x part, x direction, and y direction separate. So in the integral in the x direction become creating like this. Finally, it becomes this x coordinate aperture size and this one. And in the y direction integral become this ly is the y direction size and this function. Finally, radiation field in the position large R is expressed by this one. Ex, Ex is this aperture field, and Lx, Ly is the size of x direction and y direction. So this is aperture area, this, and this function. If you see, oh, I'm sorry, this mistake, lambda. This is lambda. Now, same as by u divided by lambda. So this is this and this function is the same. This function is very special, sampling or think function. This also think function. So from now, this is a think function state. This x sine x divided by x. This is x. This is y. So this is typical shape of sinc function. So by this typical shape, we can understand something. This amplitude that is 1 over root 2. This is the electric field. So the power, electric power become 1/2. 1/2 means 3 dB. This the power become half point is called half power beam width. So this is a very special value, important value for antenna characteristic half power beam width. This is the beam width. The power is become half. And this angle almost same as this angle. So this first 0 point, this first 0 point is phi u, this variable become pi. So from this calculation, so at this point, the sine is 1. When theta is small, sine theta is expressed by theta. So theta b, we are considering this angle at this condition. Then theta b is expressed by theta b Lx lambda equal 1. Here sine theta is replaced by theta. So theta b multiplied 1 is 1. So theta b is expressed by lambda divided by Lx. So that this is radian. So this is very important equation to understand how much this beam is sharp. In the x direction, it is determined. Theta b radian is this wavelength compared to the antenna size in the x. This is very simple equation, however, very important. This radian, so if we convert to degree, this multiply 180 degree divided by pi. Then this radian converted to degree. So you must remember the antenna size determine how much sharp the radiation is. Half power beamwidth is very important parameter to understand antenna. And this is only in this point. So in this point, this sync function become 1, and this one, y, become 1. So at the bore side, this is called antenna bore side in the center section. It is expressed very simple. So antenna aperture size, S is Lx and Ly. Aperture size multiply the aperture electric field and this function. This is very also important to consider antenna gain. So first important parameter beam width is and the power in front of the antenna is expressed very simple. Next, so we understand that in front of the antenna, so antenna now antenna gain. So I think I already explained previously on the wireless and mobile. So you remind. Gain is given by this equation, the omnidirectional sphere radiation. This is the power density of sphere. This is the maximum power at the some most strong point, this one. So this power density is ER square divided by intrinsic impedance. N is the ratio this one. Eta is ratio EX divided by XY. The ratio of E field and H field is a special value. This is called intrinsic impedance. So by using the radiated, highest radiated power is expressed by this one. So put in here, this one, lambda R equals here. And S is here. So squared value is P is expressed by this equation. And the power density in the sphere is this one. Yeah, P0 is the original radiation pattern. P0 is the original radiated power. This can be calculated from this aperture electric field distribution. So, summing all the electric field, this is the power density of electric field over this area. This becomes the original radiated power on the antenna. This can be calculated with this one. So put P0, this expression, and calculating this one, then it becomes 4 pi s square lambda divided by lambda square, and like this. So finally, we obtain the gain expression for 4 pi s is the area, and divided by lambda square. So this is the expression of antenna gain. This is called isotropic antenna gain, and the unit is dBi. So this is any shape, the aperture area. When aperture is circular, then S equals pi divided by diameter, half diameter square. So G can be more simply pi d divided by lambda square. However, we had better to remind antenna gain of the aperture antenna is expressed by antenna gain is what is the highest value, and half power beam with theta b is how sharp the reflected beam becomes, the sharpness of the beam. These two, gain and half power beam width, is very important in the aperture antenna. So this also you can remind. I previously explained in the wireless and mobile the Friis formula, transmission equation. This okay. So you can trace, you can obtain this expression very easy. So this is received power. This is transmission power. This is transmission antenna gain. This is received antenna gain. And this is received power. And L is the distance. Then received power equal transmission power, transmission antenna gain, received antenna gain, and this part. This is called the free space loss, lambda divided by 4 pi and distance square. By this ratio, when distance becomes large, the received power reduces. And if frequency increased, lambda is becomes small. So high frequency, the received power reduced. Distance and frequency is received power dependent. This is the case for the satellite communication. So, so I can see here maybe some transmission power. Oh. This is 100 watt. 100 watt is 50 dBm. In the satellite, this transmission power is 100 watt, then 50 dBm, and the satellite antenna is 50 dBi. And receiving your home dB receiving antenna gain 30 dBi, and from the satellite to your home, this becomes almost minus 200 dB. So adding all this one, it becomes minus 70 m. So the in your home antenna, the received power is minus 70 dB. So there is city noise that is almost minus 90 dB. Yeah. So this satellite broadcasting received level is not so large compared to the city noise. So if this is clean sky condition, if it comes rain, this can be more rain attenuation is added. So this minus 90 dBm reduced to the noise level. So your satellite TV is very weak for the rain. So you understand in the heavy rain, your satellite TV be become available, unavailable. So that is the reason our satellite TV received power is not so high. So this is an example of police transmission formula. So I would like to finish today's lecture. So this is report 5. So question 1, calculate the mobile base station antenna gain and beam width. So frequency is 2 gigahertz. This is mobile communication frequency. So antenna size is X. In the vertical length is 55 centimeters, and the horizontal size is 13 centimeters. This is practically used base station in mobile communication. So there is correspond to vertical length, there is a vertical beam width, and correspond to the horizontal size, there is a horizontal beam width. And by the area of radiation area of this antenna, we can obtain antenna gain. So this question 1 is you understand the characteristics of practical mobile base station antenna gain in with in the vertical and horizontal. Is this okay? And
Yes,
next
sensei.
is okay. Question 2 is please, it's, we calculate the terrestrial communication link. So this is a terrestrial. L equals 50 kilometer, and frequency is 6 gigahertz, and transmit power is 30 dBm. And antenna diameter is this, and this is the same 3 meter. So using this parameter, calculate received power in the terrestrial communication. I'm sorry, I mistake. I cut the. You can see.
Yes, sensei.
I I mistake to jump down. How to see?
I think you can open the slide again.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. You can see?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I mistake. Oh. Um, okay. Then, do you have some question?
I think
So,
no question.
as I okay. I explained in the beginning of this lecture. Next time, Monday, I would like to answer all the report, including this report. So please, all students submit the response of report to this Amira. You can collect the student report and send me.
Yes, yes, sensei.
in the morning of Monday.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Then the next time I will prepare the answer for the all report. Okay,
Okay,
today I would
sensei.
like to finish. Thank you for
Okay.
your attendance.
Okay, thank you, sensei.
Okay,
Thank you,
bye.
Sensei. Uh, okay.